No rest for the wicked is nice. This game feels so good to play. I'm loving it. I'm loving it like McDonald's right now. Ooh, this game feels good. Right? It's Tony the Tiger. Great. Alright? Combat. Sick. The combat is sick in this game. You get those dopamine hits like you're playing Black Myth Wukong or Elden Ring Dark Souls and you beat a boss and you just feel good. That plus Diablo, the isometric ARPG, Path of Exile. You mix that with Elden Ring, that's what this game feels like. It feels good. You know? You got hard bosses. You got hard combat. You're not gonna sit here screen clearing. It ain't gonna happen. You're fighting people one-on-one, 1v2. If you're in a 1v3 situation, whew, you better hope that your positioning's good. The enemies can damage themselves. So, you got good position, you could get out of that. But I mean, this is a game where you got some methodical, calculated combat. All right, it calculated. I mean, I'm playing on a controller right now. Play most games on mouse and keyboard. This game I'm playing on a controller. As soon as I seen that parry system, I just had to go for it. Parry, I use a controller. All right. Dodging, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Feels good. You get the perfect parry if you're good. It's gonna stun that enemy, and then you break that fool. All right. That's how this game is. If you can't do none of that, you just put all your points into vitality, into your health. Tank everything. Get a shield. It's all right. No sweat, but you're still gonna need some skills, and that's what I like about this game. All right. There's no one-button builds. There's no, screen clearing. Hey, don't get me wrong. I love those games. I love those games. I love Path of Exile. Path of Exile's the king for me. All right. Diablo 2 is probably the GOAT for me. But we take that goat, we cut that goat's head, we take that blood, we spread it on the door, and the firstborn of every child dies unless you got that blood on your door. We gonna take no rest for the wicked, we gonna split the Red Sea, and we're gonna lead the gamers to freedom. Alright? This game, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that looks cool, Art style looks really cool. It's really unique. They got these characters. Their arms are all funky. The proportions are really weird on the characters. I thought it looked cool. I didn't get it right away though. I played the seasons of Path of Exile 2 and Path of Exile, and I wound up just giving this game a shot. And oh man, was I pleasantly surprised! I am having a great time. I wanted to do nothing but play this game for the first 40 hours or so. Mechanics. In combat, you've got consumables, you can throw stuff, you can enhance your weapons, like I said, the dodge roll, the parry, light combos, rune attacks, you got runes in your weapons, you got utility runes that use focus points. Each weapon has its own kind of runes, you can put different runes in weapons. You can craft your weapons, you can craft your gear, you can craft your food. You gather resources, you can chop trees, you can, dig holes, gather materials out of the holes, you can go fishing, you can pet the dog if you want to pet a dog, whatever. I mean, I don't really pet the dogs, it is what it is. Mining ore, you can refine all that stuff at a shop. You got a whole city builder where you can take those materials that you got, you bring them over to the research, table where the, building project manager is. You hand him the materials, and let's say you've got your cook, you want to upgrade your cook, you give him some copper ore, you give him some pine trees, and upgrade him. He starts from a little pot outside, just sitting outside in sanctuary, till he gets a little roof. Now he got a little tiny indoor kitchen. He's got more recipes that he sells. You can craft now at his little pot. He's got a hearth, a better stove that you can use. You can upgrade it again. Now I got a little restaurant. Visually, the game looks good, right? It the more you build and upgrade Sanctuary, the more it's like you're returning it to its former glory, in a sense. You know, every shop that you upgrade visually changes. You can also upgrade other little things, like, let's say you're tired of walking up the ramp and over the bridge to get to the rookery, you can just build a little elevator that takes you right up. Or a little staircase that takes you right up. Alright? You can purchase property, and in the property, you can add all your little crafting stations. You can have a little bed so you can rest, and depending on the kind of furniture you got in there, it's going to give you different bonuses for when you wake up. You know, a little bit of health, maybe a little bit of stamina regen, probably other things, I don't know. I got like 50 things in my house right now. You can craft the furniture, or you can buy that furniture. You can only buy a certain, you know, certain stock. Same thing when you upgrade the sawmill area, and you can buy certain things, but then you can craft certain things as you research them. You find research papers all over the world, and then you bring them to the table, the research table, and you can unlock that blueprint for crafting. You know, you've got the mystery roll where you spend like 3 papers and it just gives you something random. Or if you've found it in the world, you can spend like 1 or 2 pages on it and just unlock it right there and craft it in the future. The end game of this game, oh, I mean, I'm not saying this end game is like Path of Exile. I'm not saying that at all. But they got a freaking roguelite in this game. You bring your build into the Crucible, which is in some graveyard. It puts you in a room. There are different rooms every time. You clear the rooms, kill all the enemies in a room, and you get echoes for each enemy you kill. Then, before you go to the next room, you spend those echoes on perks. It gives you a list of perks, like 4 or 5 perks you can choose from. You can re-roll them if, you know, you got the echoes for it. Or you can just get unlimited perks. Like, I don't think there's a limit on it. I don't know. I've never hit a cap on the amount of perks you can get in this thing. And it'll be things like, you know, increased attack, you know, stamina, you know, regens faster, you know, basic things, increased focus. And then there's some bigger ones with some negative attributes on them. Things like lightning damage. A bolt of lightning comes from the heavens and slams down on your character. And it does AoE damage all around you. Massive damage to everything. But guess what? You didn't wear your rubber shoes today, because that's going to hurt you too. Alright? It zaps you, and it zaps everything else. But you pair that with some lifesteal, and now look at you. You're sustaining yourself. If you die, puts you back to the beginning. No big deal. You start it again. Now the resources you take in there, if you're using all your consumables, you don't just get them back. You know, you gotta recraft them, or depending on how much you got. I don't know. This game is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. There's a bounty system in the game too. Tough challenges. It's on a weekly cooldown. Tough challenges. You go out in the world, and you might kill 1 or 2 harder enemies, and you kill them, you get good rewards, but you get Plague Ichor. What you do with that Plague Ichor? You bring it back to the rookery, and you can upgrade your inventory on person. You know, you want to carry more weapons, you use a Plague Ichor for it. You want to carry more consumables, you use a Plague Ichor for it. You can wear only 2 rings, you want to wear 3 rings? You want to bling bling? Plague Ichor. This game is in early access right now. I don't usually judge games with that caveat of, oh, it's early access, No, you're paying for the game. If you're putting your money down on the game, that's just, call it what it is. The game is out. Alright? If anything, when the 1.0 is released, just think of that like free expansion. You're putting your money down, the game is out. And for what it is right now, the game is $39.99 MSRP. I think it's worth it. I'm not gonna lie. Now you can get this game 20% off and 30% off all the time. I see this game going sale all the time. Like $24 sometimes, $28 a lot of times. Summer sales on Steam. I always see it discounted. I definitely think it's worth it. I definitely think you should try it out if you'd like these kinds of games. This game is the Human Centipede right now. It's It's Diablo, it's Elden Ring, and it's Risk of Rain 2. Okay? I don't know which one will be in front, which one will be in the back. It doesn't matter. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Hey, enjoy. Have a good night. Oh man, thanks.